Really quick, everybody, this entire video will be timestamped, so if you don't want to watch holding and just get straight into a different topic, please check the pinned comment or the little red bar right down below you. Again, this entire video will be timestamped, and I'd appreciate you guys watching whatever part you like. And if you're sticking around, guys, hello everybody and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I'm your guy with too many YouTube channels, and this is everything that you missed in Fortnite this week. We haven't been able to do it in a couple weeks, but we are on track now. I'm going to be uploading this every single Friday. This is where we talk about all the news that you might have heard and the things that you might have missed. The things that we aren't going to talk about is stuff, for example, things that come and go from the item shop. We're just going to talk about things that happened this week that is still relevant to be talked about. And also, timestamps are there if you want to skip any part. Let's get into the first one for today. So the first big thing that happened, and honestly, this might be my favorite thing that we have to talk about today, and it is the new survey skins got leaked. I am a big Fortnite cosmetics fan, as if you guys know that you've watched the channel regularly, you would know that I love Fortnite cosmetics. I'm looking at them right now, and I'm not going to go look into every single skin, of course, but I do really like this set of survey skins. My favorite one, though, by far, is that Midas Flopper skin. It looks fantastic. It's like a little bit memey, plus with a little bit of a lore behind it, like little secret, like what if Midas was turned into a fish. Plus, it's a callback to one of the greatest seasons of all time in Chapter 2, Season 2. Or was the Midas Flopper not there in Chapter 2, Season 2? I don't remember. Regardless, Midas is a character from a great season. I always really like to see a skin from him. Also, there are some skins pointing towards a possible, very hint with a grain of salt, because now that we have some actual leaks coming for next season, we don't know if it's going to be here, but it's skins that kind of hint towards an Egyptian theme, and that's a theme that I've always wanted in Fortnite. So there are really nice skins in here. I like the flashy ones, plus I like that owl skin that keeps coming up, the one at the bottom left. They look great. New set of surveyed skins. Expect these to come in future battle passes. Moving on, we got a little bit of news for Unreal Engine Fortnite Creative 2.0. So the tsunami storms, what you guys are not going to be able to do in Creative 2.0, at least in the near future, is be able to customize the storm. And again, for the example, is the tsunami storm back. And again, we're talking about Chapter 2, Season 2, the water storm, the tsunami storm, whatever you wanted to call it, that storm where it turned into water. You will not be able to edit the storm like that. Every single time that you use a storm in creative mode, it's going to be the regular Fortnite storm. This is not coming in the near future, which means it's possible that we'll get it one day, and we probably will get it one day, to be honest with you, but if they're not looking to add it in the near future, Epic Games, then don't expect it anytime soon. Next piece of news, we have a Fortnite X Revolution makeup. I'm not familiar with makeup at all, but this is an announcement, so now there's like Fortnite-themed makeup that you can buy. I don't have too much to comment about this, but if you're into makeup, we do have a little bit of a female viewership on the channel, so guys, if you want some Fortnite, some Peely-themed makeup, go take a look at Fortnite X Revolution makeup. There's been a link somewhere, but I'm sorry, I won't provide it for you. It's somewhere you'll be able to find it. Next piece of news, and this is something that we all obviously know. The Fortnite X Star Wars event happened, and I made a whole video talking about what I thought about the event so far, but I'll like summarize it right here. Again, timestamps are there if you want to skip any part, guys. The event's fantastic. The Force Mythics are so much fun to play with. This is my favorite Star Wars crossover yet, and I've heard some of you in the community even say that this is the greatest crossover that Fortnite has ever done. I really like that the Force Mythics, like, they really improved the game. Plus, I've been having some lightsaber duels, which I haven't really experienced too much since the first time that lightsabers were added. Like, regardless, I love that everybody's in the spirit right now, that everybody's here for May the 4th be with you, even though that's yesterday, but still, the Star Wars event's going on, and it looks like what we're going to talk about too is there's going to be more to this event, which I'm very excited for. A solid, I don't know if it's S tier, man. Might be an S tier event. Like, the battle pass, the cosmetics are great. If there's a bridge between A and S, that's where I would throw it. But for now, I'll throw it in A tier. Let me know what you guys, how you like the Star Wars event so far. Another piece of news, along with the Star Wars update, we got some brand new augments. Which one's been your favorite, by the way? Because we had some that are unvaulted, and we had a couple new ones. We finally have the one with the flare gun and the shadow tracker, and I had no clue that was added because I was taking a look at all the Star Wars stuff. Plus, I was a little bit sick, so I was like, I don't know if I'm really paying too much attention to this update. But I was very pleased to see the shadow tracker and flare gun augment. One of my favorite augments ever. I like the charged shotgun and the flintlock one. That, along with the shadow tracker and the flare gun, oh my god, that's an unbeatable loadout for me. But I know not everybody likes the charged shotgun, at least at one shot. Let me know what you like about the brand new augments. We have the mythic pistol back. I know a lot of people are happy about that, because this is really nice to see. Again, because augments, I've talked about it in the past, the augments this season kind of sucks, so at least we're getting updates there. Moving on to the next topic, we had a little bit of storyline updates with the quests, and we don't really know too much about the storyline still. The storyline's kind of all over the place, so the characters that are being introduced are the unseen right now, but the biggest thing to talk about is there are more hints that the last reality is coming. People are like, oh, like, they're dropping little hints here like, oh, well, the last reality is coming, the last reality was going to do that, so I hope in the future that the last reality does come like even next season or something. I don't know. The storyline needs to pick up, because if this is the storyline news that I'm bringing you right now, is the Unseen is here and the last reality is being hinted at, that's not great storyline progression on Epic Games' side, and I'm Epic Games' biggest defender, so we need to see a little bit more for the storyline, because I'm a huge storyline fan. Same with so many of you in the community. I want to make so many more videos talking about the storyline, but there's nothing to talk about right now, which, come on, Epic Games, get a hold of it. So there's your storyline update. Last reality is being hinted at, and the Unseen has been officially introduced, and who knows if they're even going to stick around at this point. The storyline's really lacking right now, and I really love the Fortnite storyline. Next piece of news, Epic Games is working on a new LTM. The only thing that we know about it is that it's called Arnold, and will have 3 parts to it. So again, we don't, all we know is they're working on something probably for next season. I hope this gives, like, you know what, Epic Games, maybe if you're working on an LTM, bring us back a couple. I don't want solid gold. I want to play a bunch of different LTMs. Let me point you back to another video I did, Epic Games. It's time to bring back LTMs. Something I miss so much, but hey, you know what? If Epic Games is working on a brand new LTM, I'm here for it. We also have a bunch of stuff that came out this season about Chapter 4, Season 3, the leaks that apparently have been confirmed. So we know there's something like, there's a jungle biome coming now. That's going against when I was talking about where I was like, you know what, maybe next season could be Egyptian themed, but I don't know, like a jungle biome could still be part of that. But the jungle biome coming back, and this further proves that theory that this is Chapter 1 in reverse. I was like, I don't know when I first heard about it, but now it looks like that's going to be confirmed. Plus we have the drum shotgun being worked on. We have armored cars, heavy armored cars, which sounds really fun. And we also have mud that will slow you down. So it looks like that this is going to be a nice tropical theme. It's a very interesting idea. It's making me think of like Jurassic Park. Plus, if I'm not mistaken, raptors are being worked on too. Somebody told me that, but I don't know. I don't remember where I heard that. I apologize, guys. Take the Raptors part with a grain of salt, but the other things that I mentioned are confirmed to be coming next season. Moving forward, next I do want to talk about the Star Wars event updates. So what we do know, and this is what I was talking about earlier when we were talking about the Star Wars event, the event is going to have stages to it. So right now we're in the very beginning, and it looks like they're going to go through the phases of the Star Wars, the Clone Wars. And we are right now, like I said, the events are going to have stages, and there are more Force Mythics and lightsabers being worked on. I don't know if that means we're going to get an update next week, either that or a hotfix, but Epic Games is working on more Force Mythics, excuse me, right now, which is really cool. I know one of them, people are speculating to be Force Lightning. I know there's a little bit of hints. I don't know if that has been confirmed, but what is confirmed is more Mythics are coming, which is great to see because these Mythics have been so much fun so far. If they're adding more, I am all here for it. I'm really all here for it. Plus, we have in the files the Execute Order 66, which is really hype. So people are speculating whether or not we're going to get a live event. I don't know. I doubt it for Star Wars, but that would be really cool because the first Star Wars event was really lackluster. If they had like an Execute Order 66 live event, how sick would that be? Probably not going to happen though. So it's just me hoping and dreaming, you know what I mean? I hope we get an event this season, so I'm excited. Next piece of news is very quick. We have the Fortnite x Amazon Luna crossover. You can now play through cloud streaming through Amazon Luna if you're interested in that. Now that you can finally do that, and I believe it mobile with just tablets and phones. I don't know what exactly Luna connects to, but hey, if you want to play Fortnite through Luna, you can. Now, this next piece of news I have for you is very interesting. I don't know what to call it. Like, you could call it like a possible Chapter 1 map return or a Chapter 1 tease, but apparently this was added to the files, and I've seen some people talking about it on Twitter. Now, what I thought of right away and some other comments we're thinking about is this is from the Travis Scott event, but this was added to the files along with the Star Wars stuff today. So people are really saying like, hey, you know what? This could be for an event. I still don't know. This looks exactly like it was from the Travis Scott concert though. So maybe it was like, could it be added by mistake? I don't think Epic Games has a history of doing that, but at least like the only reason that this is making the rounds is because this is obviously the Chapter 1 map that you can see from a distance. But this is exactly what it looked like when we were floating over everything at the end of the Travis Scott event. So, I don't know. Some people are also thinking it could be like a portal that we've seen with the Star Wars stuff right now. Nobody really knows to think about this, and as far as I've seen, no leakers have been really tying us in anything. They're just saying, hey, you know what? This is in the files right now. I'm leaning towards the side of like this is an accidental addition because, again, it looks exactly like what we've seen from Travis Scott. So please let me know what you think down below. Some people think that this could be a hint of Chapter 1. It could be a portal that could take it over. And if we're talking about a live event, something that we're going to talk about in the next topic, which is a little bit more leaning towards, hey, you know what? We might get a live event this season. Maybe we'll go visit Chapter 1 like this again, or we'll have like a little bit of a repeat of the Travis Scott event, if that makes sense. So again, let me know what you think about this down below, because it's very interesting. Moving on to the next topic, and this is what we were just talking about. The 0 point files have been updated. Not the 0 point specifically, but the files for the locations where we believe the 0 point to be, you know, where, like, I don't even know how to describe it. I don't even know if I could find a picture for you guys. Everybody knows, if you've been following the Fortnite storyline, where we think the 0 point is right now on the map. It's like there's a little metal piece with some trees around it. So the files for that location are updated, but nothing significant. So that's another hint towards a possible live event this season. If you want to talk about what we're just talking about with that picture, the 0 point coming back could certainly give us a photo of the chapter 1 map. We could have a glimpse of it. So I don't know. I hope we get a live event this season, but the 0 point looks like it's finally going to make its a long-awaited return, hopefully this season. Moving on to the next topic, we want to talk about Reboot Royale for a second. So Atlas and Reboot Royale, the two big chapter 1 maps, it's been a topic of conversation this week, and I want to possibly make a whole video talking about this, because the community has been really talking about it, because if you take a look at it, the player base for those are really, really low. And now some people are saying that it's related to just the OG map being nostalgic and nobody wants to play it. And other people are saying it's because of a buggy experience and the lack of duos, trios, or squads. Maybe I'll expand upon that in the video, but this has been a topic of conversation. I thought it was worth mentioning in this video. Again, let me know what you think down below, why you don't think people are playing this. Plus, I've been seeing rumblings a little bit that Reboot Royale, they're not going to update it until Epic Games gives them more tools to make the experience better. But again, take that with a grain of salt, please. That's just what I've heard people saying, and I've heard some people, like, there was an account called Reboot Royale Intel or something like that. So I haven't seen the announcement from them specifically, but I have seen multiple people talking about Reboot Royale is no longer going to get updated. So I wouldn't be surprised if we did see this coming soon. But let me know what you think about this whole topic of conversation. And with that Reboot Royale drama and Atlas Royale, I'm going to put an end to this video today. This is the end of the big news. We actually have quite a bit to talk about this week, so I'm glad. Thank you everybody for sticking with me. We do these videos every single Friday if you are brand new, but for right now, if you want to watch more Clen on YouTube, 2 videos on the screen right now. Check them out. They're great videos. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Take care.